is Ganyu, and I would like to welcome all of you from here at the Jenny Vale. This is where I know, and I am here to welcome all of you here to another episode of Genshin tonight.
Sorry. Actually, I'm just trying to make some Ganyu moment here. Anyway, hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome back to special Genshin tonight episode. And as we continue to celebrate the Lunar New Year, and with that in mind, this is where we're going to continue. Back last afternoon, we have already finished part 1 of that quest, and what we have actually discovered is more on some culture, the way that Gaming showed us earlier in that afternoon. And right now, let's head to part 2. The reason why I had Ganyu to start a program for, because later on I will try to. Okay, because I'm already on pity 70 and I'm about to go to pity 80. I was trying to, hopefully if I can get Shanyan, otherwise I might lost another 50-50. What is it? Okay, sorry about that, Witch. Sorry about that, but anyways, yeah, let's start the second part of the quest. Okay, here we have it. So, let's start moving on to the second part of the quest. You can actually see from Ganyu the beautiful view of the Chenyu Vale. This is where actually you can actually collect some Watakadia Ganyu. Okay. You see this tea packs? That's the Chenyu Adept tea. Anyways, hello and good evening to those watching in either Facebook Live or Twitch channel. Welcome, hello there. Shout out to those watching while I try to get some flowers, try to search for some tea. At last dinner I get to have some, crabs for dinner. What do you mean by crabs? Do you mean that, the crab frontier appearance? But anyway, before we get to continue starting with the second part, let me show you, because earlier I have just received a gift after completing everything from the Lantern Rite event. Shinyun, what do you think of his new wear? Right? I kinda like this wear better.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat
Speaking
of the
of
world.
which, besides Xingqiu, you can actually, what do I call this? Besides Xingqiu, remember Shanha and Ganyu's new outfits are already available, but I couldn't get the chance to purchase it because you know what, it's freaking expensive, and I had to rely on some crystal jade, if I call it, because I never use. I'm not a paid player. I'm not a paying player actually. I'm just an F2P, free to play. Let's now begin because the sun is about to rise. 2 days later. Let me adjust the time. 2 days later. Just in case if it will never work. From sunrise to sunset, it's already nighttime. So if you're still up, feel free to watch this program. Hello. Tick tock, and it's already 8 o'clock in the morning.
Should we be off with this?
Happy
I've never
lunch and
had dim sum at Shinue Kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure.
Alright, let's head there.
And that's Paimon's stomach right on cue.
Sorry, Paimon, I have to cut this. I have to get there. Oh yeah, Satliwe Harbor. Oh yes, if you're actually talking about dim sum. Dim sum, some Hong Kong, you know, some dim sum. Dim sum, you know, the fish balls, what do we call that if you can have it? Steamed, yes. Steamed buns, remember? Steamed buns. Let's go. Don't tell me you could actually be craving for those. Ganyu's the leader this time, Char. Let's head inside. Dim sum. Whoops. Yes, I would like to have some reservation. Let's go. Okay. Let's add some kiosk. Kiosk. You know, when you get some burger and fries, or, you know, something, huh? There you go. The chat box is, the chat box is open, so feel free to comment.
The food should be out in a second.
If
Sit
whatever
down,
you like.
sit down.
Let's all take a seat.
Here,
Okay.
hand me your cups.
Tea? Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
What?
That was for you to rinse your utensils.
That's a thing.
Rinse your utensils. What are you thinking, Paimon? Bantek, if you will get a stomach ache because you drank that wrong water. That's not even a freaking service water, Paimon. Come on.
Wow, so much delicious food.
See?
Do
Dim
you
sum.
really eat all this just for breakfast?
Really?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't
So
need to
for
worry
3
about
meals a
holding
day,
back
Gaming, you're more into
Eat. If it's
dim
not
sum.
enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
Ah.
What about you,
what's
Traveler?
a tong soy,
Is
by
the
the
food
way?
to your liking?
What's a tong soy?
Want some more seafood kanchi?
Huh?
Let me refill your bowl.
Conchi! You go! Oh my gosh. Back when I was at the airplane heading to, if I can remember, is it to Vancouver? From Eva Air? From my stop at Taiwan. And for the breakfast, when I had some Asian food, I probably remember, is it me if I opted for congee, or did I just eat some Western breakfast with an omelette?
Paimon's gonna take you up on that.
Okay.
Fill it up nice and full, and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
Shrimp. Okay. Okay. Let's go fill our stomachs.
some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
Actually, we'll
That
be
would
here
explain
until
why you try to keep your
10:40
friends and family
p.m.
away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Teyvat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
Whoa.
I'm sure he
feel
thought
you,
I would come
Gami.
around eventually,
I feel
but-
you.
Wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so
Whoa.
angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since.
Hala, luya ka,
Don't get on my
Gami.
case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No,
Uy.
I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things.
Gaming, stay strong,
But
huh?
my dad's stubborn.
Stay strong.
No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far,
Wow.
but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
I guess this could be one of the reasons
But
why
I'm sure you both
sometimes
already know how that's going.
I'm not in a good terms with my parents.
Wushu
to be
dancing's
honest.
just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store,
I'm really sorry.
asking if
Mama,
they would be
I-
interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
I mean,
And you can't just
bio-
rely on dreams to
bio
put food on the
something.
table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
I understand.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Wow.
Kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
All right.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie Shanyun. Oh my god. Wait, you kind of reminded me of calling Auntie Shenha or Mama Yellen. Auntie Shenha. Anyway, okay. I will stop. Okay, let's just move on. Auntie is no way to address mighty and illuminated Adeptus.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to
retainer.
change her terms of self-address or
Okay,
something like that.
I will probably
She came to see me a few
try
days
to
ago to
get
ask
you
about luminescent
soon.
dyes.
Watch
Oh,
it
wait a second.
tonight.
She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
Oh,
It would be such a
okay.
shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun
Okay.
wants to use those dies on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great, the more the merrier.
Okay. Okay. The second chapter, the second part of the series starts. And by the way, if we cannot finish, we can try to have it either tomorrow afternoon, or we can say tomorrow night. Okay, on Genshin tonight. It really depends on the schedule, so yeah, so please bear with me, okay, channels and chatmates? Huh? What do you say? Okay, story's interesting, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, if you like to hear this clearly, we'll be here until 10:40 p.m. Okay, so yeah, this program will still be open, but if we cannot finish this, then we can continue that, let's say tomorrow, but either afternoon or night. So we'll see tomorrow if we can. All right. Anyway, either way, we're still on the way to celebrating Lantern Rite. I mean,
Next
the
on the
Lunar
agenda.
New Year. Oh yeah, we still have to go to Mount Aokang. Okay. Ah, there. You know, this is where the Cloud Retainer lives. And in just a moment, before we continue with this, okay, I will just roll later because I'm actually scared if I'm gonna get another chi. I'm gonna be losing another 50. Remember, I got Mama Raiden last time, so I'm already back to 50-50. Just try your luck. Oh, bantay mo. No, I pulled the chi. I pulled the chi. Oh my god, there's your clone. Oh no. Xiao, it's your fault. Ate Ganyu. Ate Ganyu.
Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Natulog pa si Ganyu.
Hello, friends.
Ganyu is still sleepy. Looks like she must have overworked.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant
Okay.
recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Oh, really? Looks like she must have overworked, huh?
Apologies in advance.
If anyone can relate this to Ganyu, because,
Wait!
You're-
Shenhe! Not there!
uh-oh, what's wrong?
See? It worked. She's awake.
Crabs.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Okay.
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night?
A little
That does seem to happen to you often.
Channels and Janmates.
Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off
I
at 10 on
have
the dot
just
every
heard.
night without fail.
Watching.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name.
Speaking
You are...
of Freyren, I still have yet to continue. What
My name
episode
is
am I
Gami.
right now?
I work as a
think
guard for the secure transport
episode
agency.
7 or 8.
Gaming.
I still have yet to
The
watch.
name sounds familiar.
Bruh,
I believe I've
a
heard
best
your name
friend
mentioned
of
around the
mine
Ministry of Civil Affairs.
recommend that to me,
People
and
tell
I
me
really
you're an
have to prepare
extremely
tissues
enthusiastic
because
worker, and
you
you are
know
very
it's
generous
gonna
with your
be
help.
really sad.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
Let's go back to the story.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all.
Okay.
Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too.
Okay.
I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right?
You'll agree, right?
Your best
you'll
friend
agree.
didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy
Uh-oh.
helping Dr.
Okay.
Baishu lately.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh,
Please
I
don't
also
give me
brought
this
bandages
curse.
and ointment with me today.
I'm
It's
gonna
easy to cut
pull
yourself
later.
when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the
I
festive
was
city
supposed
atmosphere with
actually
everyone.
to start at 7 or 8, but unfortunately,
But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after
we
her juniors,
went out for dinner,
wanting us to have the
so,
best there
yeah.
is. She always puts us before herself.
That's why I had to start this really late.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to
Oh,
put
wag
in
kayong
just as much
mag-overwork,
effort
ha?
as everyone
Take care
else.
of yourself.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Did she
Who
just...
is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm. Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you
But-
is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well!
No, you have to
Right?
respect Xianyun. You have to respect Madame. You have to respect.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete!
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little
Madam.
too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
Uh-oh.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait
Sabi
under
ko,
this
Tian.
tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Apugan mo. Okay, I have to switch to Xiao. For the sake of, you know, if
Hey,
we're going to
Gami,
Ganyu
want to team up?
later on, oh my lord,
I have to
my
participate? I
ship
thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the
is
dye
sailing.
formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly? What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a Swanee!
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try.
Swanee
They're
is
super
the name of that new beast, right?
Okay, it's decided then.
I see. Okay. I was
Auntie
about to
Cloud
go
Retainer,
to.
look!
Oh my
I'm
god!
not doing it right.
Very good.
You know
Your frame
how,
is nice and sturdy. This design.
You know how
Is it a finch?
if my butterflies get into my stomach, if
Yep.
you know Xiao and Ganyu,
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided
okay.
yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
Alright.
How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
We actually haven't started.
Alaka.
But we're going to start right now.
Bantay ka. Bantay ka. Murag imagine. It seems that you must be imagining of.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my
No
horns from now on.
boundaries.
They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good.
Okay.
Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Oh.
Firm to the touch
Oh my
with no
God.
discernible temperature.
You know how mesmerized I am,
Not
how
unlike
pretty
certain
Ganyu
medicinal
is.
plants
And
I've
then,
eaten before.
as for
Still,
Xiao.
Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been
Oh
touched.
my god.
I should stop.
You know, I have some. What do I call this? Damn it, I
see.
don't understand.
Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just
Okay?
refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
No. Excuse me
Anyway,
po.
We should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress.
Okay?
Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Ah.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Okay.
We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
But, you know. Wait, I want to try talking to Ganyu. Oh my god. What are you doing, Xiao? Make your own kite. Sige. Let's start na.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
You're laughing because you have Xiao. You know, you're actually laughing because you have Xiao wanting to see Ganyu in a relationship. No, I'm just kidding. Paimon.
That's not a completely crazy idea. If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this?
The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers. Let's go. Oh.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Nah, she should look guilty about something. Nah.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Ramo.
Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Sige, she should look pleased of herself.
Ooh, like this?
Oh, number 1 ka, Paimon. Happy na ka.
Fire is mine.
Oh. Go.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen.
Sige, emotions, please. The time is now 10 o'clock, fellow travelers, channels, and chanmates.
It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, si Madam Shanyon.
Oh, Shinyun's calling us!
Bantay mo. Mo check ni mong progress. My gosh.
Let one take a look.
Okay.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow! It's so pretty.
Wow.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the
The
tail wasn't split in two
bird.
like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few
Okay, if I
spots
have
where
to
the
pull
colors
this
go
now,
outside the
I'm not
lines.
gonna do that
Did you
here because
doze off while
if a
painting
Chi-Chi
it, Ganyu?
appears, I'm dead.
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look
Oh,
even more
okay.
impressive as it soars through the sky.
Okay,
The eyes and ears glow in the dark.
okay.
So
It's
you're
a
sure to see it
Swanee.
at night.
That's a Swanee.
Your golden
Okay.
finch is
I
cute too,
actually
Yao
thought that in the first place that it's a new
It's all
boss,
thanks to Auntie
which
Cloud
looks like a
Retainer's
beast.
guidance.
But yeah.
What about your kite, traveler?
Paimon.
Ta-da! Here it is!
Plain.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition. That's gonna happen one way or another.
Nah. Bantay ka. Stricto ba yan na si Shan yun?
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh?
Wait, what's going on?
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Uh-oh.
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Hala. Kinsa to.
There's wind up
Hala.
ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
Hala. Hala. Not even authorized. Walang consent, oh my lord. What's happening? Come on. Okay, where did she go? Okay, east. Huh? It looks like that we're going back. Come on. Damn it. I'm lost in the direction. Let's try it again. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully the location is right. There.
It's right there.
Okay. Okay. Now, who the hell is the suspect?
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Wait, could it be them?
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
These two are the suspects.
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Batay ka.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite.
Bantay ka.
On the subject
Bantay
of
ka.
said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes
Oh.
that this
Oh.
kite belongs to you.
Regard the situation with which we are now
Hala.
confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault.
Na,
One
bantay
seems to
ka.
recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Na,
Further
bantay ka.
explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner
Na,
or
ban
later, she
na
will
ka sa
discover
Lantern
her
Rite.
true
Na,
identity.
patay.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely
Hala
not.
ka.
You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an
oh.
Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint!
Lying.
Well, and if that's all...
Are you gonna continue
then we'll
to
just be
deny
on our
your
way.
facts?
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
You?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? Oh, all this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Oh my lord. Okay, back to Mount Alkong. Back to Mount Alkong. But before when we get back, let's try to, pull. Let's go first to Shaolin Village. Is that where the Cloud Retainer is based at? Ganyu, get ready. Okay, I am going to pull if Shanyan is, Okay. Here we go. To the T, right? To the T. You wanna grab some tea? Okay. I will try getting that Cloud Retainer. Ganyu. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's head first. Oh. Shoot. Looks like I must have pressed the wrong button, but here we go. Come on. Alright. Let's go first to shop, and I'm gonna be shopping for Intertwined Fates plus these. What? 55 only? That's a little. But anyways, let's give it a try. So, pity 79. First pull. Okay. Ravenbow. Tell me if it's already go. Okay, 4-star, 4-star. Okay. So, I'm gonna get pity 80 then. Shop, please. Okay, please, have mercy. Pity 73. Ravenbow, again. Come on. Okay, Debate Club. I just hope if I was able to get Shanyan. Okay, okay. Tell me if it's already gold so that we can... Okay, not yet. Not yet. Chill. Chill. Pity 78 right now. So...
What? A cursory change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me. But let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes.
Thank you.
Nevertheless,
thank you.
In light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xian Yun in public.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have finally got Shanyan. Thank you very much. "10-15 fellow travelers, channels and chatmates, I have just got Shanyan. I'm going to build her later on, but first let's just continue to finish, the story. Now, looks like I have to show some respect to Madame. Should I pull for one more? Nah.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Okay. Thank you very much. Shanyun is now home. Let's go back to Mount Aokong. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. We're here at the mountain of Aokong. Let's just continue doing our jobs with the kite. Oh, and Ganyu, thank you very much for embracing this, for helping. Okay.
They're back.
Paimon's pooped.
Lamo.
Why are there only 2 of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
A reflection of himself. Oh, if I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, People often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation?
Respetar.
Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
Hey! Paimon's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know?
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the
Okay.
secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Really? Okay. Okay. Although I have just mentioned earlier that we're gonna be here until 10:40, but new outfits. New outfits. New outfits. New outfits.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing. Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Xiao? Xiao, are you here?
How do we look?
She asked them just like that?
Aww. Lamo.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Wow.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less.
Wow.
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
Wow.
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily.
Okay.
A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply
I
cannot
see.
thank you enough, Cloud Retainer. For this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you,
Let's
Master.
go.
One is content, as long as you are pleased
Right
with
after
the
this
gift.
segment,
One
we're gonna
hopes these
end this
garments will see
program.
much use.
We'll continue tomorrow.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly
Oh my gosh,
good.
it's so
The
delicious.
shell's
Look at
deliciously
that.
crunchy,
Ooh,
and the
crabs.
meat inside is so
I had
succulent
that
and sweet.
a while ago at dinner
Paimon
time.
can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
Lamo.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole
Ooh.
afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
Nah.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyan?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh? Ran away, you say? Oh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Aww. Well, that brings to the end of the second part of that story. Well, and it's already timing. It's already timing, and yeah, before we go... Hang on. Let me check first on that festive affairs. Okay. It's already completed. So, third part, but we can have it tomorrow. And before we go, fellow travelers, there you go. There you go. Madame Xianyun is home. Oh. Just going to level up a little bit. Okay. Level 20. I'll just, you know, filter. But, hang on. I forgot about something. Huh? What is it? Ah, Noel. Noel's constellation. So, what is already Noel? Seafood. Let me see. Hang on for a little bit, okay? Because I'm going to replace. I'm going to show my Madame my Madame Xianyan, as we sign off.
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs?
Let's go. Do it for us. Yeah. Call her, not to call us. Anyways, well, that wraps up for the second part of this special program here on Genshin tonight. Thanks for watching. This is your friend, your traveler, Chanoshino. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you when I see you for part 3 of this special Lunar New Year program. Good night, everyone.